I never thought I'd be going to New York Fashion Week. I feel like I felt out of place in the one spot.
The looks and stuff we were getting, and like it wasn't like a welcoming atmosphere. No. So we just posted our our Disney wedding video. I got so emotional. Like James got emotional. Like,
I don't get emotional.
Like what?
But seeing CaLeigha in a wedding dress.
Hello. Welcome back to Beyond the Feed podcast.
We're back again.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. We've had such a busy past couple of weeks.
Bro.
And we haven't had the time or the energy to get back on.
Yeah.
But that makes for an exciting podcast because we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we really do.
Actually, I think we should start with how our podcast has done so far.
Yes. So we have 2 episodes out right now, and while we actually recorded those episodes a little bit ago.
Good time ago.
Yeah, but whenever we recorded it was very like spontaneous, like, and I'm pretty sure we mentioned that like in the previous episodes, but we just wanted to start. Like we were like, we're not gonna plan anything, we're just gonna start. That's what we did, and it did pretty good. Like it was decent. It was pretty decent. Not bad for the first episode, right? So now, or I guess we were like nervous about kind of how it was gonna perform, or just not.
I mean, we didn't think it was gonna do like bad, but it's just, a new space. New. Obviously, we haven't done it. It's first time, so got those like first time jitters. But put it out there, and the feedback was great. Thanks to y'all.
Yeah, y'all are so sweet. We appreciate it.
But we went to Disney and New York and CaLeigha's birthday, all back to back.
Yeah, no, literally back to back. We were talking about yesterday. I'm like, I feel like we just started the new year.
Yeah, like, really.
Today's January 1st.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, any of you guys out there, but for me, it's Christmas, New Year's, siblings' birthdays, CaLeigha's birthday, anniversary,
Valentine's Day, then my birthday.
Valentine's Day, her birthday, anniversary, March 15th.
And then your birthday.
And then past that, I'm good. I mean, my birthday is very chill. But the rest of the year, I'm good. But boy, those first couple of months, oh my goodness, it is tough. But now that I've got that out the way, I'm like, breath of fresh air. Now I get to kind of relax. Well, not relax because we got a lot to do.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have a lot more free time.
Yeah.
I don't have to plan anything. And I'm not a good planner, so that's great for me.
So we just posted our Disney wedding video, which y'all, so many people like thought that we were like, we got married.
Something.
Yeah, they thought they missed like the engagement or something like that. But no, we went on our very first brand trip, which was so much fun.
It was.
That was like crazy because like we always see like people like going on brand trips and stuff, and so to actually be invited on one which was really, really, really cool. And we've never been to Disney, so that was super exciting.
And I did not know what to expect when I went to Disney. My mind, what I thought was Disney was not Disney. Disney was huge.
Humongous.
It was like
bigger than like what? Like, why did nobody tell me?
Disney World. It's like multiple theme parks. I thought it was just like some hotels all in walking distance to one theme park.
Yeah.
That's not what it was.
I thought Disney World was one theme park.
Like, multiple hotels, multiple theme parks.
Yeah.
All kind of like, you got to ride a bus.
Yeah, it's
to
actually
get places.
Insane.
It was amazing though.
Yeah, it was, and we got spoiled. Like literally, the coordinators and like the girls running it, they were literally like, "Dang, this is y'all's first time. Like this. I mean, this is the way to do it. But like, we're spoiling you. Like, it's not gonna be like this when you come back. Like it's gonna still be great because it's Disney. Like, but." For that to be our first time to experience Disney, like it was amazing. Like,
it was amazing.
So, which we definitely want to go back. I will definitely be bringing our kids there one day. Like,
yeah, because even though we stayed there for 4 days,
yeah,
I don't think I saw.
Oh my gosh, no.
I don't think I saw half. Maybe I saw a quarter. There's so much.
We didn't even go to Epcot. The only
Didn't
time
even go to a whole park.
The only time we went to Epcot was for the event.
Yeah, the late night event.
Yeah.
They took us to Epcot. So the park's closed. There's nobody there. And they have this amazing venue for future weddings, which is what they're showing us. And so CaLeigha goes and she tries on her wedding dress. And I mean, they got the music going, they got the lights, they got all the little areas to take pictures, and just they made it to where it's an atmosphere of romance.
Oh my gosh!
And
like when I tell you, I got so emotional. Like James got emotional. Like,
I don't get emotional.
Like what?
But seeing CaLeigha in a wedding dress took me out.
It was so sweet.
No,
I was shocked too. I didn't even know how to react. I was like,
oh, she reacted, wait, it's not the time yet. Just
yeah, I was like, wait, whoa.
This is a trial run.
Right? I'm like, this is not the actual day. And it felt back in.
Felt too real. They did an amazing job.
They did.
Disney did a phenomenal job.
They
with
literally
that.
had the entire, Epcot, for those of you guys who don't know, who haven't been to Disney, Epcot is one of the theme parks there. They just announced the new wedding spot that you can have, you can have your wedding there, okay?
Yeah.
And it's at Epcot Park, right? And they had it all set up, it legit felt like an actual wedding ceremony, just without the whole party. And every single girl who content creator that got invited was in a wedding dress. So there was 8 girls in wedding dresses walking around or whatever. But they literally had they had wedding rings that you could try on, engagement rings you could try on, which were different princess wedding rings. They had a whole bar area. They had this thing where you stuck your hand out.
That was kind of cool.
It was a wall, a greenery wall. I don't remember what it said on top, but you would go and ring the bell and someone's hand in a glove would come out of the wall and hand you a cup.
Yeah.
Which was super cool. And what else did they have? They had the whole reception area. Reception, that's what that's called, eh?
Beats me.
I'm
I don't know.
Do people know this before they get married? Because actually, I know the terms, but I be getting them mixed up. The reception and then the wedding ceremony. Okay. Reception's the after party.
You're looking at me for information. I'm not the
I'm kind of just talking myself through it. But yeah, so it was they had music going loud. Me and Shy were taking photos, and all of a sudden I was just listening to the music. I wasn't even taking photos with James. He was taking photos of me and Shy, and I literally started crying because I'm just listening to music. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on?
Yeah, no, it was cute. And honestly, that was another amazing part about that trip. Literally, everybody that we met was so great. We met some awesome influencers, not even outside of social media, just awesome
Great people, yeah.
Down to earth.
Yeah.
Shy and Tony.
Yeah. Literally the freaking best.
Freaking great.
Love them. They're going to be on the podcast
Wesley
soon.
and Brandy. Who else? Nicole and Chandler.
Yeah. Everyone. Noelle and Tyler. Everyone was so sweet. The entire
the staff
was literally the absolute sweetest. I actually ended up running into, so my dad had went to his I don't know what year it is, and he probably wouldn't want me to say what year it is, but he went to his
class reunion,
his high school class reunion, and he went to high school in Panama, and one of his classmates actually works at Disney within the wedding department, and she used to be Pocahontas too. So it was literally, and he was literally there the day before or the week before we went on the trip. So it was just crazy how they ended up running into each other. It was wait, my daughter is literally going to be at Disney next week. So that was really cool.
Disney was a blast. If you haven't been, it is
Highly
worth
recommend.
it. It is worth it.
It's 100% worth it. And I never it wasn't that I didn't want to go to Disney growing up, but it wasn't I wanted to go either. But also, we're in Texas, so I feel it's not
Texans don't want to go to Disney.
No,
what you talking about?
I just don't hear people talk about it. I never grew up having friends be oh yeah, we're going to Disney. I don't, because I talk to we have friends who live in Florida or California, over in closer to Disney, and they're yeah, we went all the time. That was a normal thing. So I feel if you look close to it, it's more normal than if you don't.
I feel people think that it's normal to go to Disney. I don't think it was normal. To me, it wasn't normal.
Well,
I didn't hear people telling me
either.
about Disney.
That's what I'm saying.
I went to the Disney park. I wish you would have told me.
Right?
Then I would have gone.
I know.
But I didn't really hear about it.
Well, you know what's crazy? Even my parents, I'm calling my mom during the trip and telling her about it. And I'm like, Mom, did you know this, and this? And she's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, why do you not look shocked or surprised? She's like, I've been to Disney so many times. I was like, and you never brought me.
Yeah, so then right after Disney, after that finished, we flew back to Houston, and that was Thursday evening. We got back to Houston at like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we came home, and we had a flight the next day, Friday, at 7 a.m. Flying to New York. So we got home, unpacked, started washing clothes and stuff.
So tired.
Packed again, and then flew out. And we packed so terrible.
Oh,
but
bad.
it still kind of worked out. But went to New York Fashion Week, and that was a whole experience because I don't know, I never thought I'd be going to New York Fashion Week. Not that I was like walking or anything like that, but just to experience it and kind of see it.
Like to get invited to go out. Like
I wasn't thinking I'd really be going to New York Fashion Week, but so I didn't know what to expect. I've never like looked up what it's like, but we were both kind of excited about it because it's like that's an opportunity.
But it was also literally on our like bucket list or like our goals, like that we wanted to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I thought New York fashion was gonna be like.
Yeah, I don't know what I thought. I just always hear so much about it, and I was like, I want to go.
Yeah, really.
And Paris Fashion Week's
the one actually, that's on the bucket list.
Yeah, I mean, we always wanted to go to New York Fashion Week, we were grateful, and that was a whole experience in itself. But definitely Paris is like a huge goal.
Just because it's also Paris.
But also, I think I would say to walk too would be like a really big goal of ours. But yeah, New York was crazy. We love New York too. Like, I mean, if you guys obviously, maybe, hopefully, if you're watching this, you're subscribed to us, so you would see that we've posted several New York vlogs. Because we love New York so much.
I will say I got my fill in New York.
He says that you say that every time, bro.
There's too many people.
James goes to New York and he comes back. He's like, I'm good off New York for a while. And then as soon as the next year when there's, yes, let's go to New York. So excited. But he says that every single time.
Whenever I go to New York, I like feel like I need to get stuff done, and I like that. But then whenever I've been there for like 2 days, I'm like, okay, wait, this is too much going on. There's too many people, too many cars.
2 days is
too
crazy.
Too much noise.
2 days.
Let me go back to Texas. Let me get back on to Houston where it's kind of slowed down a little bit.
2 days is crazy.
2 days is what I was there for. But how was your New York Fashion Week experience?
It was good. It was crazy. Like, overwhelming, but like exciting, but nerve-wracking, and I felt very out of place most of the time. Like,
yeah, I feel like I felt out of place in the one spot, or the first little show we went to.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't really know what I was walking into. We got invited to this one, and I didn't do my research before going, and I showed up in the wrong attire.
Man, I tried to tell him.
I was the only one, but I only packed like one nice fit, and I wasn't going to use it on the first day. Turns out I should have, because they were dressed up. Yeah,
but also it was just like the looks and stuff we were getting, and like it was very like it wasn't like a welcoming atmosphere. No. Like
very side eye, very sipping their wine.
Very like just side eye, like
crazy. And
I was just like literally our manager was Nicole was with us, and she was like taking videos of us, and you could literally see in the videos of like people just like looking and like looking up and down and side eyeing, like, so that was our very first introduction of New York Fashion Week, and it made me feel very overwhelmed. Like, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, like I really hope nothing else is gonna be like this. But thank God for Nicole. Like, love her so much, because she's the bomb. Without her, we would not have got the New York Fashion Week at all, because she was our cheerleader the entire time. Like, don't worry, like, it's okay, like the next one is not gonna be like this, da da da. Like, she was helping out so much. So we went straight from that first event to the Kobe Halpernin. I got invited to get fitted for the show, the fashion show. So I wasn't walking in it, but just to go and attend. And I got fitted in his stuff, which was so cool. Like, I was like, wait, what? Like, that was in really itself cool. Was like out of body experience. Even just being there at the show, which I had to go by myself. Like, but we'll get to that in a minute. But so going to the fitting was super cool. The lady who was helping, she was so sweet and helping me pick out my outfit, which y'all, I ended up getting to keep.
That was crazy because that fit was really nice.
Oh my gosh.
Really
like
nice.
I need to go take it to get dry cleaned because I'm not washing that here. Like, I will not I don't think I've ever actually dry cleaned anything. But I will with that.
Yeah. But then after that we went to the Snow Chagall. CaLeigha was trying on fits for that too. And I did too. I tried on, like, it was mainly women's wear, so I could try on a trench coat because it's kind of uni.
Oh my gosh.
But it was all great.
Uni?
Isn't that what it is?
I think it's uni.
Uni?
Yeah.
Potato.
Uni.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah.
And so we took some pictures and we stayed there for quite a time. And it was really good. CaLeigha got some more great fits.
Honestly,
always.
I think I only wore one of the fits that I brought with me to New York. Everything else I either bought or that one, the Kobe that I got fitted for. Everything else,
which worked out.
We ended up going shopping.
It really did work out because after the Snow Chagall, she bought that fit and wore it to the Alice and Olivia.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to call that show, performance,
a
presentation.
Yes.
It was phenomenal. It was wild. I was not expecting it to be like that.
That was crazy. There was like literally paparazzi outside,
cars
like
pulling up, people, oh my gosh, look this way. Little old me in the background.
No,
I'm like,
literally,
what's the
we were
hype
literally
about?
like,
where y'all
what is going on? Like, when I tell y'all, like, how out of place we felt.
There were people up on the bridge, up on top, standing there, waiting.
Really? I did not see that.
Yeah, I filmed some of it on the camera.
What?
People were on the bridge, and they were just standing there with their cameras. I was like...
Oh, that's crazy.
But
I did not see that.
It was wild. And we did cut in line.
I mean...
I just got to get that off my chest.
Yes, but no.
No, we cut in line.
Why are you telling on yourself right now?
because sometimes things work out. I saw an opportunity. It was a long line. I saw an opportunity and I said, you know what? I'm just going to turn around right here because the person in front of me did it. I think they knew somebody. I just acted like I was with them and we all kind of followed suit. Nobody said anything. And when we walked in, I heard the bouncer say, okay, we're at capacity. I was like...
Well, they almost only let me in. And not you and Nicole. And I was like, no, they're with me. And she was like, oh, okay. Like, go ahead.
And so everybody else behind that had to wait until people were coming out. And nobody was coming out. Because we were packed like sardines in that thing. There was a lot of people in there.
Yeah, no, there were a lot of people. And my feet were hurting the entire time, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they had a bunch of little, like, models and, like, different, I don't know, sections or something.
Yeah, of the different collections.
A lot of fits going on. There was a cheetah girl there.
Oh, yeah.
There was an actress there. I couldn't tell you the names, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was Adrian, the cheetah girl that was there. I got to meet her. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, that whole experience was just, like, absolutely insane. I don't even know how to explain it. It was grateful to be there, like, legit, like, so cool to be able to experience something like that. But yeah, it was just crazy. I felt like I was watching a movie almost, like, literally the entire time we were kind of just like,
no, it was so wild.
What do I do?
It was wild because obviously we were gonna get our pictures. I don't care who's it's in front of. Every now and then somebody would, like, pop up in front of the little exhibit going on and take pictures. But when you're taking pictures in front of an exhibit, everybody's looking. And we had to go and do that.
You're talking about the walkthrough where the paparazzi were?
The walkthrough and in front of some of the
models
exhibits.
And stuff? Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see everybody looking at you? That's good, babe. Good job.
Yeah, that was weird. It is tough too when we had to walk, and they were like,
That was
"Okay,
weird.
look right here," and I was like, "What?" I was like,
I was
literally just trying to not like blink.
I'm just gonna act like I'm somebody.
No, when
I'm
I
sure
tell
there's people
you.
like, who are they?
But that's the thing.
That's
You
all right.
fake it till you make it.
Fake it till
and
you
I
make
was
it.
like, we just, if we walk around like this and like don't look at me, like type thing, then yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you're gonna come across. So I had to pop them shoulders back and, you know,
Get it, girl. Yeah, so New York was great. After that, I mean, that was my last day. The next day, we kind of got up. Well, we got our pizza. Because pizza
oh my gosh, New York
is
pizza.
great.
New York pizza is the best.
That 99 cent, that's really $1.30 something. It's not 99 cents.
It's so good. I will say the
was good.
first time I had it was definitely better than the last time I had it. But you know why? Which I made the mistake of doing twice when we were here this time because I got it twice.
Taking it back.
Yes.
Not
you
eating it
have
there.
to eat it. You have to eat it there. Like, because that's what I did the first time. And I realized I think that's why it wasn't as good because it got kind of cold. And it wasn't that good.
Still
And
great to me.
Also, you need to put garlic powder
And
hot sauce on your pizza.
Have to. It's a
I
must.
never knew that was a thing until New York, and now, unless I completely forget, which I do forget sometimes, I will put, if I remember, I'm putting lots of garlic powder and lots of hot sauce on my pizza.
Mm-hmm. That breath's hot afterwards. And so then after that, I flew home, but then CaLeigha had another night because when I was on the way to the airport, she was on the way to the Kobe
Yeah, the
walk.
fashion show, yeah.
Yeah,
That was,
it looked pretty cool.
it was very nerve-wracking,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, because she did that event by
I had
herself.
to go by myself.
Which, yeah.
And my phone was literally dying on the way there. While I was getting ready, I didn't have my phone plugged in, and I didn't realize until after we left that my phone was like on 10%. I think, or it was like on 20% or something like that.
Yeah.
And I had to Uber back, and I was by myself. So, and I was like 30 minutes from the
in
hotel.
New York, so she
In
doesn't know
New
where
York.
she's at.
Yeah. So that wasn't good.
No, that was not good.
And James was, because we shared an Uber to the show, and then he took that Uber to the airport. And so I literally turned on my phone on airplane mode, like, while I was there.
Yeah.
Which ended up working out. I ended up, I think, calling an Uber, leaving with, like, on 2%.
Wildly
Like, barely made it.
irresponsible. But it worked out, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was really cool. It's funny because you see all these movies of like how famous people act, or like how at these shows or stuff. Like, what I kept on referencing it to is, oh my gosh, and I probably should come with like the actual name of the show because I don't remember what it's called, but I'll explain it. Maybe one of y'all would know what show I'm talking about. But it was on Netflix. It was about this girl. She was a blonde girl. Oh, Finding Anna. I think that's what it's called. Her name was Anna. One of the two. Finding Anna, whatever. She like went to New York and made this whole fake thing saying her dad had this trust fund, and basically conned a ton of people into believing like making her famous. Like, so if anybody's ever watched that, like, then you'll understand what I'm saying with like how the people around her acted, like very like uppity up and like a little snotty and like, you know, like,
yeah, there's definitely a lot of that.
and that's the best way I could describe like how not every experience or not every interaction we had,
yeah, not everybody, but
a lot of interactions that we had were like that at Fashion Week. Like,
yeah, for sure. So it was great to go from that back home
yeah,
for CaLeigha's birthday.
yeah,
So CaLeigha's birthday was a Friday, Saturday, it's kind of Sunday thing. So once we got back, we kind of had like a week to plan. We had a bunch of problems with the Airbnb. Those people were being ridiculous. They wanted everybody's information.
yeah, which was a bit crazy.
They didn't like that we're a local booking.
Yeah, that was also
Whatever that
crazy.
means. But anyways, it all worked out. And Friday we went to some putt-putt golf. CaLeigha got a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, that's a nice word for it, tipsy.
We got back to the Airbnb. Her parents had set up the whole Airbnb. They decorated everything. It's so sweet, so beautiful.
My aunt and uncle, yeah.
They did a phenomenal job. Definitely couldn't have done it. It wouldn't have been decorated.
Oh no, it would not have been decorated. I literally looked at James and I said, if they weren't here, I would not have done any of this. Because we went literally, we got back from New York. James got back the day before me, but whenever I got back, we had legit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to literally like get ready to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for them.
No, for real.
They did a great job.
They made it actually like way more relaxing and blissful.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have had probably as much fun if they weren't there, to be honest, because I think I would have been stressed trying to like host.
Yeah, for sure.
For everyone. So
that Friday, went back to the house, kind of hung out for a little bit. Everybody went to sleep. Then we woke up in the morning. We went paintballing. CaLeigha's first time paintballing.
That was a lot of fun. I have a bruise on my leg from it, but other than that, it's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I realized how unathletic I have become. I need to get back in the gym.
You realize that?
Out of breath.
Through paintball? Oh.
Out of breath.
So out of shape, not unathletic.
No, unathletic.
What?
Hamstrings hurting.
Babe, just because your hamstrings hurt doesn't mean you're unathletic.
Oh, you can get unathletic.
Yes.
You can be athletic and then get unathletic. That's what I was.
But being unathletic is not determined by if your hamstrings are hurting or not.
Unathletic, out of shape.
They're not the same thing.
So I was feeling unathletic. I need to get back in the gym. I need to start running again.
Yeah, we both do. I had a dream last night that I went to a core class. What is it called? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what you're talking
about. Solid core. I went to a solid core class with Chloe, and I feel like that's my sign that I need to sign up for solid core.
You gonna do it though?
If I sign up for it, I will, because I'm buying it. Maybe I'll just do one class to see how it is. Maybe I need to commit to several classes.
Yeah, because one class.
Because one class I'll be like, not doing that again.
Yeah, but if you commit to like
4,
I don't know. What do y'all think the number is? Is it like 7?
8 probably. 2 months worth, twice a week. Oh, I mean a month's worth, twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah, a month's worth. That's pretty good, right?
I mean, that's the 21 days. It's 21 days, right? Yeah, that's the 21 days form a habit.
Oh yeah. But do you have to do it for all 21 days to form that habit? Or do you just do it?
I don't know. These are questions we need answered. Comment below if you know that answer. I doubt we did it anyways. But
wait, let me know if any of y'all have tried solid core, because the only person I've heard that's actually tried it was Nicole. She said she liked it.
Yeah. And so after paintball, everybody took a nap. And we went back to the house, and we had the best game night ever.
The absolute best game night.
So much fun. If you haven't had a game night for your birthday,
do it.
This is your sign.
Do it.
You don't need to go to the club.
No.
You don't need to go anywhere.
It was so much fun.
Just stay at the house, bring some friends and family, and have a game night.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I have to edit the videos from it, because I have to. I can't let this just sit in my phone. They were so funny. So I'm going to edit a video putting together from all the game night, because that was so much fun.
And then I set up a confessional type thing.
Yeah.
To where I put the camera and a mic in a room, and everybody, one by one or as a group, however they wanted to do it, went in there during the night, would press record on the camera and record themselves talking about maybe their best memory of CaLeigha, or what they love about her, or just anything. Just
so sweet.
Talking to CaLeigha. I can't wait for her to watch that.
Oh yes, I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry watching that back. Sure. 100%. Because
I was in the room when your dad started the video, and just the start of the video, I was like, instant tears. She's gonna cry.
Oh gosh.
And then I walked out.
You guys are gonna be able to see that, because it'll be in the birthday vlog. So, yeah. Speaking of birthday, my mom got me this tree. I don't know if it was the last episode or the first episode, we were talking about what we're going to put in here, because it's looking really blase right now, so we need a little spice. And James brought my little money plant that my mom got me for my birthday up here.
Yeah.
So
I think it looks cute.
well, how are you feeling? How's
I'm feeling relieved. I'm glad it's out the way. Love you to death. Love your birthday.
Whoa.
I love celebrating your birthday
how did this
so
get
much.
Turned on me. I was just said, how are you feeling? You said, I'm glad your birthday's out the way. Whoa.
I'm just being honest.
I feel attacked. Like,
No, I'm
like my
just being
birthday was
honest.
such a small, minute thing of all the things that we've had to do.
Small?
As in work.
Minute?
But how much effort did you have to put into my birthday compared to New York Fashion Week, Disney, Valentine's Day? Oh wait,
So
you didn't
you're
really
like-
put that much effort in there. So
That's crazy. Okay, so what you're doing is you're comparing it to two other things that are really big and saying, how much harder did you have to work for this?
Well,
than-
that's because I said, how are you doing? And your first response is,
Great.
Oh, great. I'm glad your birthday's out the way.
I had a great time, but I'm glad that now we can get to the nitty gritty, to the stuff we need to get done. We have been booked back to back to back to back, and for once, for the past like month, we don't have anything ahead of us.
I feel like even in January, we were like super busy though too.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I feel like
Stress.
When I tell you, I feel like the year just ended. Like we just started 2024. That's how I feel. Legit.
That's how I feel too. That's why I'm
Like-
like, I feel relieved. It feels great.
Yeah, but I feel like I have to sit down and rewrite all my goals that we went over at the beginning of the year.
It's starting to warm up. I'm ready to start planting stuff. I need to clean out the front flower bed for sure. I need to plant some plants. It's supposed to be 76 all week. Hallelujah.
When? After the sun comes up? Because it's been freezing in the morning.
Yeah, no, today was a freak incident.
It was like
It was like 36, 34
you said
degrees.
a freak incident.
Freak
That's
incident.
crazy.
No. No, it was not supposed to get to 30s.
A freak incident. That was crazy.
Freak incident to me. I hate the cold. I don't like the cold.
Bro, I saw you
it's been
get
in
in
the
the car.
70s, and then all of a sudden, boom, 30s. That's Texas for you, though. Boom, 30s. And then tomorrow, guess what? 70s. Why?
The shock and like scared
so-
face that you just made when you said a freak incident.
I was so cold this morning, bro.
Your windshield was like iced.
Yeah, it was frost.
Like that's crazy.
Freaking incident. I'm telling you. It wasn't supposed to be that cold.
Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel old. I'm 25, but
Halfway to 50.
oh gosh.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna regret making fun of you when you turned 25.
And she did.
He calls me while he's at work today, and he's like, the first thing he says, "What's up, 25-year-old? How you feeling? Old?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, for real. I do feel old, but I will say, like, I'm so excited. Like, I feel like this year, I truly feel like God is gonna do some crazy things for the both of us, like, and allow us to help others and in ways that we haven't really thought of before. Because I know that's always been a goal, especially for me, and know you too, but is just to help others in any way we can. So I'm so excited just to see what God has in store for us, because like going from like collegiate sports and like just being on someone else's schedule for so long, and then getting out of collegiate sports, and then that whole first year just dealing with trying to get my feet on the ground, because I didn't go straight into a 9 to 5 where I also had someone else telling me what to do. My guy went into content, like where I was my own boss. So I'm just now I feel like I finally got my feet underneath me, and I'm like 25, let's go. Like
That's good.
I'm like, okay,
That's good.
I'm a little. I feel grown now. It's funny because I always told my mom and my aunt, like when I was like 17, when I was 18, I was like, I'm grown. They're like, you're not grown. And I've said it every year, but this year I'm like, I'm grown.
You grown?
I think so. Kind of. I don't know if I want to be though.
No, I think you've progressively gotten better, especially in the department of scheduling and getting stuff make your own schedule.
Yeah,
That's been good. It's been interesting watching CaLeigha go through that, because I had hit it first. I'm a little bit older, so I was going through it, and then I tried to tell her, and she didn't want to listen to nobody. But I was watching it. I was like,
it wasn't that I didn't want to listen.
She's like, oh my gosh, podcasts are amazing. I told you.
No, that is true. He went this time where he was just listening to a ton of podcasts, and I'm like,
what are you doing?
Why are you listening to podcasts, bro? Like,
just wait. It'll hit
that's
you.
all I listen to in the mornings. Like, it's like one of the first things I do.
Podcast while
that's
you're
why we
driving.
started a podcast. I'm like, that's all I listen to is podcasts. Podcasts and Christian music and R&B music.
Yeah.
That's it. So, what about you? You're about to turn 20.
Ooh, you look like you didn't quite know.
No, I didn't know if you want me to say it. Like,
I don't care. 28. 28, I'm great. It is what it is. I'm getting old, getting wise. Although I do some stupid stuff every now and then.
Yeah, you do.
No, but 28, just another number.
How do you feel though? What do you think God has in store for you this year? What do you think He's teaching you right now, actually?
I don't think I know.
What is He teaching you right now?
Patience.
Patience.
I'm already patient, but oof. Trying to get more patient and definitely...
Patient, let's just be specific. Please, go ahead.
Just handling stress better. A lot of that going on. I got some stress in my life, but you know what? I'm trying to learn how to handle it as best as I can.
Sometimes talking about it helps too, you know.
Well, sometimes I'm talking to it.
Babe,
I have a hard time with like things being unorganized. And CaLeigha, I love you, baby, but you're just not quite organized.
I'm not always organized, but to say that I'm not organized at all is crazy. And you love to throw this at me when we're like in our most busiest, like of course, yeah.
That's when it's the most important.
Who is organized right now? Because I know you ain't organized right now when we're taking trip after trip.
Oh, I'm not. I unpacked the day I got back.
I never unpack the day I get back, so kudos to you.
That's why I'm saying patience.
I don't ever do that.
That's why I'm learning patience.
Y'all, we've been going on so many... I feel like we have not... When's the last time we've been on a trip where it was actually hot outside? Like, where we went to a beach or, like...
It's been a little bit.
It wasn't cold. New York was cold. Even low-key, Disney was kind of cold.
Oh, yeah. Disney was definitely
Like,
cold, especially at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, that was in Florida. So... we went, and then before that we were in Angel Fire, New Mexico, which it was snowing. So
it's been a while. But
I literally can't even remember.
We might
Aruba?
have something coming up. It might be Aruba.
Was for real? Is that the last time we were at a beach? Oh my gosh.
Something might be in the works, so stay tuned.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming back for another great podcast.
Yeah. We love you guys, and let us know what else you guys want us to discuss. I know we have a couple of story times that we want to share with you guys.
Yeah. This is more of like catching up.
Yeah.
Because a lot's been going on.
Yeah. And I know I've seen some of y'all's... I read all y'all's comments. Literally so sweet. And I know some people on the first podcast episode wanted us to go more into depth about like our the situationship aspect of it. Let us know. Follow us on Instagram. I post like polls and stuff, so if you guys want to put it there, if you missed that, then you can always put it in the comments below. But yeah,
or just DM us.
Yeah, or just DM us. Yeah,
that
works too.
All right.
We love you guys.